Alright, welcome back to some more Backyard Baseball 2001. Today I'm continuing the season play series I've been doing with my Los Angeles Dodgers team, consisting of 8 MLB players and myself. And we'll be playing Game 11 against the Athletics in this one. Heading into this game, there are a couple players on my team that got nerfed, including myself. I got -2 to fielding to bring me down to 6. Along with Randy Johnson, who got -2 running to bring him down to 3 and -2 fielding to bring him down to 1. But on the reverse, one of our players got buffed, and that is Chipper Jones. He got +1 to batting to bring him up to 9 and +3 to running to bring him up to 10, tied with the fastest player on the team, Kenny Lofton. And due to that, here's what the batting order is looking like. I moved Chipper up to the 2 spot, Derek Jeter and Mike Piazza down to the 5 and 6 spots respectively. I moved myself up to the 7 spot and moved Jason Giambi down to the 8 and put Randy Johnson back in the 9 spot batting last. We're back at home at Steel Stadium, and Randy Johnson is starting on the mound for us again. Their first pitch swinging, and it's right back to Randy, who has 1 fielding but makes the catch, thankfully. That's what I was worried about coming into this, is balls hit back to the mound. But thankfully that time it works out. They're swinging again, weak contact, and sadly that's gonna probably be an infield single. Goodness gracious, man. I knew that 1 fielding would eventually bite us, and it already did, as they get their first hit of the game. First pitch swinging again, right to myself. Can we make the double play and get the batting power up? Come on, and let's go! I think that's the first clean double play we rolled all season long. The Athletics got Isaac Drummond on the mound, and that brings up Kenny Lofton to lead this game off. I know we got screaming line drive from the double play, but we're gonna bunt him on. With his speed, I don't want to waste it. And we got a 2-strike count. What do you know? Kenny, we gotta get this down. And of course he pops it up. Right back to him. But he beats it there. The first baseman couldn't make it in time. And he's on with another bunt single here to start. And that brings up Chipper Jones in the 2 spot. We're gonna go ahead and steal Kenny right here. There he goes. And that guy's got a cannon, and Kenny is safe. The shortstop drops the ball. He would have been out. We got lucky. I probably won't steal the rest of the game, but we got a man in scoring position. And you know what? We're gonna use the screaming line drive here with Chipper. And we just lost screaming line drive because I swung and missed. And now we got a 1-2 count. I cannot help myself, y'all. At least we put it in play. That's gonna move Kenny for sure. Send him. Never mind, we're gonna send him back. And you know what? It works out. An infield single there for Chipper. And we got our 2 fastest guys on base with 10 speed on first and second. And now that brings up Sammy Sosa, our best batter. It's time for a 3-run shot right here to get on the board. 3-1 count. I'll take a walk to load the bases. Or I'll take that, baby. Let's go! A line drive home run there for Sammy Sosa. A 3-run shot to get on the board, just like I said, and Sammy continues to dominate this season. I believe that was his 10th home run already. And it's 3-0 just like that, and we still have no outs. Now that brings up Mark McGuire in the cleanup. Can we make it back-to-back? Make it back-to-back. Come on! And no, it hits the top of the bush! You've got to be kidding me. Now that brings up Derek Jeter.
1-1 pitch.
Derek put a nice hit on that ball. Is that going to be gone? And it gets over. Mark gets rejected, but Derek says this is how it's done. A 325-foot bomb, and Derek makes it a 5-0 game already, and we still got no outs. We came out swinging to start this game. Now that brings up Mike Piazza, and they already go to the bullpen and bring in Davey Marion. Their starter couldn't even get an out. Sadly, that's probably gonna be our first out. And the catcher drops it, but the pitcher picks him up and catches it for our first out. Now that brings me up in the 7th spot. Y'all, did I just hit a home run? Nah, I'm not built like that. I ain't got that power. But she drops it. Let's go. I'll take an error, and we got another man on. That should have been out number 2. But now it brings up Jason with 1. Got a 1-2 count. We're fighting, but this is the 6th pitch of that bat. We're not going down easy.
The 1-2 pitch.
He puts it in play, and that's all that matters. They're not going to double us up. He moves me over into scoring position now with 2 outs. But now that brings up Randy Johnson batting last.
1-1 pitch.
Randy.
It's going up the right field line, and it's a foul.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It was a foul ball, and she makes a diving play to end the inning. Randy made some good contact. That is just unfortunate. But I'll take a 5-0 start right there. First pitch swinging again. Come on, can he make the play? Oh, he dives for it, but he can't make it. What's going on? Oh, we have the ball? Okay. Oh, what's she doing? Why is she going to 2? Throw her at 1. Let's go! But I'll take the out. Kenny couldn't make the tough catch, but she got too greedy. She's in front of the slow ball, right to Chipper. That should be an easy play, and it is. There's two. Our first 2-strike count of the day. We're going to go to the high inside cheese. Can we get our first strikeout right here?
Swung on.
It's not going to be a strikeout. She's a little bit late on it. Weak contact. Come on, Mark. Beat her there. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second, we got the top of the lineup back up with Kenny Lofton. I don't know why we always have 2 strikes when trying to bunt. And we strike out on the bunt right there. That's embarrassing. But now that brings up Chipper Jones. Right back up the middle and sadly straight to him. But Chipper is going to beat the first baseman there. They're so slow and he's in there with an infield single. Chipper is OP with that 10 speed. And now that brings up Sammy Sosa, who got this game started right with the home run. How about we do it again? That's his second home run today. Sammy Sosa is locked in. Over the garbage truck, baby. Another multi-home run game for him. His 11th home run in the 11th game of the season to make it 7-0. Now that brings up Mark McGuire. Sadly, we chased that outside pitch. And the catcher drops it again. That catcher is brutal. And Mark's on with the air. Their fielding is killing them today. There's no reason Mark should be on first right now, but now that brings up Jeter. And we pop it up. Leave it to the catcher. Yeah, go ahead. Let your catcher try and catch that. He drops it again and falls over. But Mark's speed does not get to him. It was a bad throw, pulled the second baseman off the base. And that's back-to-back base runners we got on airs from the catcher dropping the ball. And now that brings up Mike Piazza with runners on first and second and only 1 out. 1-2 count here on Piazza. He's fighting now. We're all over the crazy ball. Sadly, that's probably going to be an out because Mark McGuire is so slow. And no, they drop it, and he's safe. This team cannot catch to save their lives, and somehow we have bases loaded with 1 out when the inning should have been over by now. And yes, we just got a batting power up, and now that brings me up. And we got aluminum power. It's time for my second home run of the season right here. I wasted the screaming line drive to start this game. It's time to redeem myself here.
Here's the pitch.
Let's go, baby! A grand slam on aluminum power. Let's see how far that thing went. It's still going, y'all. 682 feet. And you've got to be kidding me. We still have aluminum power? Jason has not homered this season.
Target goes up. The pitch.
And there's his first home run, baby. Little Oppo Taco shot to make it back-to-back. Let's see how far that one went. 760 feet. Officially the longest home run I've ever hit in backyard baseball now. To make it a 12-0 game. Now that brings up Randy Johnson. And somehow we still have aluminum power for our 3rd straight batter. They go to the bullpen and bring in Sally now. It's time to get Randy his first home run. Let's go! Oppo Taco! Back-to-back-to-back! And Randy gets his first home run of the season. And let's see how far that one went. 667 feet to make it a 13-0 game here. We have officially batted around this inning, and now we're back to the top of the lineup with Kenny. And we finally lose aluminum power. Back to bunting. And he gets it down now, finally. And he's going to be in there easy with another bunt single. It's just too cheesy, man. Now that brings up Chipper. Back of the middle. Are they finally going to catch the ball? And they do. They finally catch a ball for out number 2. It's about time. Now that brings Sammy Sosa back up. 2 for 2 with 2 homers. Can he make it 3 for 3 with 3 home runs? Y'all, I think he just did.
That dog will hunt.
You've got to be kidding me. It bounces over the shed for Sammy's 3rd straight home run to start this game. 12 homers now on the season. Sammy makes it a 15-0 game in a 10-run inning. We're not done yet because now that brings Mark back up. That was not a good idea. Throws the crazy ball. And they make the catch. What an inning right there.
Over here, man. Swing.
He pulls it down the line. Right to Chipper, though.
And he goes after it.
Quick out and 1 to start. She pulls it down the line to Chipper again with his speed and fielding. Oh, I got too cocky right there. Yet Randy makes the play with 1 fielding. He picks up Chipper over there. Not gonna lie, these guys came out swinging today. Kenny just got to make this play, though. He dives and drops again. That's his 2nd drop today out in center. That was an easy one. You got to make that play, my man. 2-2 count. Still looking for a first strikeout of the day. Vincent is fighting off pitches right here, though. We're going to try the right hook. Back him off the plate. And we get him to swing over top of it. And we finally get our first strikeout of the game to end the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd, we got Derek Jeter leading this inning off. First pitch swinging. Little chopper, and with his speed and how slow that first baseman is, that's gonna be another infield single. That first baseman is playing too deep with how slow they are. They might as well just play on the bag at this point. That's killing them. But now that brings up Mike Piazza. We were just underneath that, but that left fielder's not moving. He's making the center field to make the play for him, and it's off the top of the bushes. I don't think they would have made the play anyways. That went much further than I thought it would. The wind must have carried that one, and we'll take back-to-back singles, and now that brings me up. We put in play, and that's gotta be an out, right? Wow, they catch the ball, and it's actually gonna be a double play, and they just got a batting power up because of it. That is unfortunate. 2 outs now, runner on first, and that brings up Jason. Did he just homer without aluminum power for the first time? No, it's gonna be off the fence, of course. I'm going 3. That was not a good idea. We got ourselves in a pickle now.
It's not looking good for him.
This is not good. Oh, they drop it. Thank goodness. I'm able to get back to second, and we keep the inning alive. Runner in scoring position, 1 out, and that brings up Randy. Randy puts it back up the middle.
That's a can of corn for the
Good hit, but sadly straight to him again. He's been making great contact today. He's just been unlucky. Pulls it to Jeter, come on. Chipper dives, makes the play, says, I'm making up for last inning. There you go, baby. First pitch swinging again. Can I make the play? I dive for it. Back-to-back diving plays in the infield. First pitch swinging again. Derek makes the play. 3 straight ground outs for a clean 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 4th, we're back to the top of the lineup once again with Kenny Lofton. Kenny is not capable of getting a bunt down before 2 strikes. And he strikes out on a foul bunt. I don't know what's up with him today. 1 out now, and that brings up Chipper Jones once again. Had a 3-0 count. Sally's worked it back to a full. Who's gonna win this battle? We pull it down the line, and with his speed, that's gonna be an easy single right there, especially with how deep they're playing. I don't understand. I guess they respect his power. Now with the man on first, that brings up Sammy Sosa, who's 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Can he make it 4 for 4 with 4? He just missed that, and sadly that might be just short of a 4th home run in a game. And nope! It's over the fence, and he's my first player to ever hit 4 home runs in a game for me. 328 feet, a 2-run shot to make it 17-0. Now that brings up Mark McGuire. Make it back-to-back. Mark finally does it. He got cheesed by the bush to start the game. He said, the bush ain't stopping me on that one. It's been raining home runs today. 379 feet, he clears the pool. And now it's an 18-0 game. That brings Derek Jeter back up now. And they go to the bullpen for the 3rd time today to bring in Frankie Holly. First pitch swinging. Sadly, we get underneath it. That's gonna fall in though, and with Derek's speed, that's gonna be an infield single. Our speed is killing him today. Now we got Mike Piazza back up. You know what? I just saw that they put Sally behind the plate. We're gonna test her arm. Actually, we shouldn't have swung at that. Derek, go back. Go back. Thank goodness. But now I'm up with 2 outs. And we're gonna try and steal Jeter once again. Does Sally have an arm? And no, she didn't even try. She goes to 3rd, and Derek's in there with our 2nd steal of the game. Runner in scoring position now. I got an RBI opportunity. I hit the corkscrew, but sadly it goes straight back to him. But I might beat this out. Let's go, a bad throw. And I'm gonna be safe. And that gives us a batting power up because I was safe on the corkscrew power up pitch. Now that brings up Jason Giambi. Let's see what we unlocked. Screaming line drive once again. Come on, get out. And it just did not have enough launch angle. And she made a good play right there. She stops it, and that loads the bases. We'll take a single. Now that brings up Randy Johnson. And we still have screaming line drive. He could get his 2nd home run of the season right here and his 1st grand slam. It's not gonna be that, but he puts it in the gap. And that's gonna score a couple. Beautiful. All with 2 outs. We got the 2-out rally going. We're sending Jason to 3, and he's gonna be in there easy. A 2 RBI single to make it 20-0. Now we're back to the top lineup again with Kenny, and we still got screaming line drive. We're letting him swing away. Come on, get out of here. And it's off the shed. Come on. But we'll take an RBI single to make it 21-0, and the inning continues. That brings Chipper Jones back up. And we finally don't have screaming line drive anymore. They go to the bullpen for the 4th time today and bring in Vincent Sweet now. 1-2 count, we're fighting to keep the inning alive.
Popped it up.
Lost sight of that one. It's so high.
And Sally can't make the catch. Their catchers have killed him. That's the 4th time today. And now we got the bases loaded again here with 2 outs. And that brings up Sammy Sosa, who's 4 for 4 with 4 home runs. He has a chance to make history here for the first ever 5 home run game and to do it with the grand slam.
Delivery. Popped it up.
And we pop it up. We get jammed inside. And Sammy chokes. 2-2 count. We're going to try and get her chasing the right hook for only our 2nd strikeout of the day. And we dot the low outside corner, a perfect pitch. And we finally get another K. 0-2 count, we're going to high inside cheese. Can we get our first high inside cheese strikeout of the game? Back-to-back Ks, let's go. Starting to heat up, number 3 right there. 0-2 count, we're going back to the high inside cheese.
Here's the windup and the delivery.
To strike out the side. And he's late, and we do. Bottom of 5th, we got Mark McGuire leading this inning off.
Swung on.
Inside pitch, and he decides to go Oppo Taco. Is that going to be a home run? And it is off the dumpster truck for his 2nd home run of the game. Joining Sammy Sosa for a multi-home run game here. 449 feet. A 22-0 game now. Now that brings Derek Jeter back up today.
Swing.
You know what? He's going to be safe. With that first baseman, just putting it in play. Been working all day. Another infield single. That'll bring Mike Piazza back up. And with Sally's arm, we're stealing Derek again.
Tries to steal.
There he goes. And she throws it to 3rd again. Another steal. RB opportunity now for Mike. Sadly, he's fighting with an 0-2 count. We got to put this ball in play, at least moving to 3rd. And we strike out over top of it. That was a great pitch. But now that'll bring me back up with 1 out. Another RB opportunity for me. We pull down the line.
Gotta watch your kneecaps.
You know what? We might be safe. Derek stays, and we'll take another infield single. Now we got Jason Giambi back up. 8th pitch of this at-bat, full count. Who's going to win this battle? Jason does. Come on, baby, get out of here. And it bounces over the shed for a 3-run shot. Jason's 2nd home run of the game, and he joins Mark and Sammy for multi-home run games in this one. That makes it a 25-0 game. That'll bring Randy back up. 2-2 count. Randy's fouling off pitches. He's not going down without a fight.
Pitch on the way.
And then he gets gassed up right there. You know, that's okay. 2 outs now, and that brings up Kenny Lofton once again. Another 2-strike count with Kenny. We got to get this down, bud.
The 1-2 pitch.
And he strikes out, fouling out on the bunt again. It's just not been his day. Top of the 6th, we got a 25-run lead. We're 3 outs away from another dub. And like always, we've been saving up our power-up pitches to have some fun and finish this game off. Wow, she's on the high inside cheese. I didn't think I needed a power-up right there. And Jason, it goes right past him. He can't make the play. Come on, man. We got to do better than that. They can't start this thing off with a leadoff double. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, man. Our defense in the outfield has been awful today. They got a batting power-up. I forgot. Sammy almost makes that play. He knocks it down. They'll throw him out first from right. Let's go. Let's double her up. Oh, I forgot Mark has no arm. But I'll take that out right there. But now they got a sac fly opportunity. Can we preserve the shutout right here? We finally got a 2-strike count. We can finally bring out a power-up pitch for our first strikeout this inning. Big freeze. Can we get him out in front? He's way early and it works to perfection. There's out number 2. And since this could be our last batter, we're just going to go ahead and use more juice since we got it. 0-2 count. We've been saving the fireball for this moment to end the game.
Ready now. And the delivery.
She don't even see it. And we strike her out to end the game. To finish off the 25-0 shutout. Our biggest blowout win ever in backyard baseball. We combined for a record 33 hits and 11 home runs. And of course, the Game 11 MVP is going to go to Sammy Sosa once again. He was 4 for 5 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs. Taking a look at the NOS standings through 11 games this season, we stay in first place after improving to 11-0. The Rockies and Wombats stay tied for second at 4-7. And the Giants maintain 4th place and dead last at 2-9. That's going to do it for this one. We'll pick back up in the next video with Game 12. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.